So the difference between place and down is that place is actually using a boundaried object. So usually it's going to be your dog bed. It could be a towel, it could be a blanket, it could be a smaller area rug. This one here is going to be way too big, so dogs will take advantage of that and just army crawl all over it. Now I always put dogs into a down on place, so over time they'll pattern that when I go on place, I go into a down automatically. But that is helping them to get into that kind of doggy meditation, calm on command mode where, okay, mind follows body. So if I'm laying down, then I'm going to actually relax my brain after a certain point. But stay is implied in all the commands, so down can be used anywhere because down is just that position of the dog actually being with their butt and their paw or their elbows on the ground. So if we move somewhere where there's not something that we could use, like a bed or a rug, I can still ask him to do it down and have him stay there without actually having to have that actual physical thing there. Twitch, come. Come. Down. And I can still walk away from him and have the expectation that he can stay in that position because stay is still implied in all of the commands. So when he's in a down, he's supposed to stay there until I ask him to do something else. Now down is going to be great for anything that's a little bit more short term. So you're going from one room to the other, and it doesn't mean dogs can't be there for 10-15 minutes, or if you're at the park or out on a patio somewhere in public where there isn't something cushy to put the dog on, that's fine. But the physical boundary helps dogs to stay put a little bit better because there's actually that visual cue for dogs to go off of. I'm actually stepping off of this thing, as well as just being more comfortable because it's usually a dog bed, so they're going to be more likely to relax and chill out on something that's comfy, where on the floor like this, if something happens and a distraction happens or something changes in the environment, he's going to be more likely to want to pop up out of that position. Twitch, come. Place. Down. So here you can see he's a little more comfy, he's more settled, he's wagging his tail because he can hear my voice because I'm chatting away. But there's an actual like physical boundary for him, right? So he's stepping off of this cushy bed. So one, it's more comfortable for him to want to actually stay there, as well as actually having that physical thing of him actually having to leave that and go beyond that boundary, for him to understand that he's breaking something. So that's a little bit easier. Dogs are more likely to stay put when they're on place because of that boundary, where when you're in a down, it's a little easier to just like, whoop, I just pop right up, especially if things are changing in the environment. So if there's going to be more stuff going on, more environmental stuff, more chaos, place is going to be where you want the dog to be. Or if you're hanging out for a longer period of time, something comfy is going to be nicer and they're going to be more likely to chill out with you.